My name's Mike Miller, and I started the paintball business back in 1983. So last year we did our 40th year. Splatterpark has been here since 2000. So we're on our 24th, 25th year at this location. We're on 40 acres, and we have 14 different playing fields. So when someone comes out to play, they're visiting different themed fields, basically.
Awesome.
My name is Connor Shinneberry. I've been with Splatterpark for about 3 years now. I'm the field manager here. Pretty much all I do is keep an eye on things, make sure everything's going the way they're supposed to be. Usually when Mike's not here, I'm just doing whatever he typically does, and what Mike usually does is just make sure things are functioning at the highest capacity. I mean, most of the time I'm helping customers. When I'm not, I'm out watching, making sure people are getting helped the way they should be. So
I try to keep everything based on customer service. Even though they come out to play paintball, they're coming out to get entertained. They're coming out as, as something that, we don't want to sit there and yell at customers, basically, because safety is important. But at the same time, entertainment is important, and that's their bottom line. What they want to do is be entertained, whether it be a kid's birthday party, which we did yesterday, versus a corporate event where a corporation would come in and use this as kind of a team building activity. And then we also have open play on Saturdays and Sundays, where maybe just a couple buddies want to come in and play, and then we hook them up with another group of people, and then that's what we would call open play versus private groups.
Awesome. And can you kind of elaborate a little bit more on those private plays, like those private events, like the corporate events, the birthday parties, things like that?
Yeah, so they would typically be a group of 8 or more players. And the reason when we say 8, it's not really fun to play 2-on-2 or 3-on-3. So we want enough people for them to play that they can enjoy it. But they would have the entire day would be just for them and their group. They wouldn't be playing against anybody else. They would have their own shelter outside where they could, have lunch or do whatever. They have their own ref that goes with them, takes them from field to field, or map to map, we call them. It's kind of a video game. We have, like I said, we have 13, 14 different fields out there. Several years ago, we bought 20 40-foot shipping containers, and we mocked up like a seaport type of field. So we call it the battle port. We also have a 2-story castle that they'll play. So it's an attack and defend type of game. We have a lot of woods fields. We have a couple airplanes out there. So one would be like a down pilot game. But when someone has a corporate event or, like you said, a birthday party, that's a whole different experience than coming out here just with a couple of friends, because we will go out of their way to make sure that their event is special to them, like whether it's a 12-year-old's birthday party or a corporate event. A lot of corporate events happen during the week, and we are not typically open during the week, so we're out here just for them. So they pretty much have run of the whole park, and there's no other customers here, so it's quite a different environment.
And we just always try to make the guest of honor feel special more than anything. We want everybody to have a good time, but we also want the guest of honor to remember and then come back for the next birthday, or whoever's in the group of bachelors or bachelorettes are always going to come back for their bachelorette party too.
So looking like, put yourself in like a 12, 15-year-old birthday party, and we do quite a few girls' birthday parties out here too, as well as bachelorette parties. But what you have available to you as something to have your birthday party at, you have these trampoline parks, you could go bowling. I mean, there's so many options now for birthday parties. But I tell parents, this is the one event that when these kids leave here, they're going to be talking about it. You go to a trampoline park, you're going to leave and it's out of your mind, because, wow, you jumped on a trampoline. But they're going to talk about the different fields that they played on and the different things that happened to them. Remember when you were rushing up the hill, or on and on, that type of situation. And the same with businesses.
And this one's going to kind of bring us back into the business side of things. But where do you guys see Splatterpark in the next decade?
Well, hopefully just doing what we're doing. It's kind of hard to grow because we're already at, we're using pretty much every square foot of this acreage. So we've got the 12, 13, 14 fields out there. And the reason why I don't say a set number of fields, because sometimes we'll drop a rope and play a bigger piece of the property versus, smaller fields. And, 15, 20 years down the road. So as far as events coming up, we just had our big game on May 5th, and we will have 600 to 700 people out here playing. And on our big games, we usually drop all the nets. So we're playing one big field, one big game. Everybody's on either orange or blue, so there could be 300 on 300. Now they're not all playing the same time, but that's how big the games are. And then we had a tournament in mid-April. But coming up in the May through the summer, we do have where sports teams can book. You can go on to splatterpark.com. You can book your groups. You can find all your information on there, whether it be a weekend day or a weekday, and whether it be Airsoft or whatever. But you can always call us, give us a call, which you can get all the information, again, from the website, splatterpark.com. We're located in Mount Gilead, right off of 71. We're about 3 miles off of 71. It's got good signage. It brings you all the way in. So the biggest thing I think we see now is